Okay. So,
Yeah.
it should be back up and you should have sound now.
Play something, nigga. I can't tell. Hold up. One. Oh shit! This nigga took him 2 years. Oh.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
what's new. In previous games, you could hold the Pro Stick in any direction to take a jump shot. But that limited us from being able to utilize it as a fully featured dribble stick. So for 2K21, we wanted to shake things up a bit. You can still shoot a jumper by holding the right stick down. But this year, if you hold to the left or right, you'll perform escape crosses and hesitations. Flicking the stick in any direction will give you the quick one-to-one size-ups you're used to. But this year,
welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forward. Look now for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Reed in for Dante Exum. And the Magic making a change here as well. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Left side, Gordon. He kicks to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Over Porter. No good from Ross.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cobb comes in for Stiff. And a change for the Magic. Carter Williams is checked in. The pass to Bamba. To end the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Fultz. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Cobb passes to Reed. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Nance.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Augustine with it, picked up by Thompson. They grab their own miss. Bamba passes to Augustine. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Now, here's Cobb. Tight defense on him.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
Thompson against Bamba. 5 to shoot. Here's Reed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Cleveland, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Reed. Well, Greg, we know what kind of energy the junior plays with on the floor. That's led to energy company Mobile One reaching out for him to be a spokesman.
And it just feels like all the Fortune 100 companies are reaching out to Junior. Man, this guy's destined for greatness, and the offers are just rolling in.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Back to Gordon. Ross for 3. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Thompson. The layup off target.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
To me, when he's at his best, DJ Augustine is the aggressor. Really good job dictating.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Stiff kicks to Osman. Pass to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now, here is Reed. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Here's Drummond. Goes back up, and it's blocked by Gordon. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating. Opportunities for his teammates.
Right. Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Isaac. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Reed the pass to Love. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
Reed misses.
Well, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Isaac passes to Vucevic. Fournier in the corner. Here's Osman. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn. And it's Stiff missing. And for the Magic, they're shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Down low, here's Fournier. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Reed.
You know what? He's
Love on point. Boy, you give him a little daylight, he's going to make that shot.
At the elbow, Vucevic. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Outside Gordon. Launches it. Rebound Love. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. That one falls.
and they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Fournier. 17 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's blocked by Gordon, but they recover it. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Fultz against Stiff. Trying to end the drought, and it's Fultz getting it to go. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
And stolen by Fournier. pass to Fultz. No one near him. Nice jump shot. Good. 8 points for Markelle Fultz.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Let's go. And it's Gordon missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Stith against Fournier. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Got a piece of it. Reed dishes to Drummond. Stith kicks to Osman. Pass to Stith. Love outside. Out to the right wing. Reed. Off target from outside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Outside Fournier. Lock at 6. To the right side. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Stith, the pass to Love. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Reed. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Outside Porter. Oh, Nance in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The very definition of a high flyer, Larry Nance, my goodness.
And for the Magic, they're shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. Fultz, the pass to Bamba. Fournier in the corner. Kicks to Carter Williams. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Gordon. Kept alive Orlando. Outside Fournier. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You get a little glimpse.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good to...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for... There's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Reed. And it's Porter, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
He misses the free throw. Cobb, he's checked in for Cleveland. And he sinks the second. Augustine with it. He has 5. The pass to Ross. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Ross has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Magic. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Cobb kicks to Porter. Pass to Reed. Now Cobb. Porter looking it over. And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now Reed, he has 6. 6 to shoot. Cobb dishes to Reed. Almost, but it rolls out.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Nance.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Cobb kicks to Reed. On the wing, Nance. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. Nance has got 4 this quarter.
Well, Larry Nance, because of the athleticism and the burst off his feet, is incredible on the interior. Look out.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Reed the pass to Cobb. Cranes the three-pointer. Cobb's got his 3rd basket of the night.
This team knows to feed Cobb every chance they get. He's just so reliable.
Now here is Augustine. 5 points in the game. No good from Ross.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Over to the wing. Reed the pass to Cobb. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Back to Reed. Over Bamba. Reed misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Carter-Williams against Porter. Left block shot on the way. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Reed kicks to Porter. Thompson looking for an opening. They get the rebound. Here's Reed. Here's Cobb. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Back to Reed. Tries yet again. And no good. And Orlando the other way now. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here is Ross. He's got 8. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Ross.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Here's Reed. And Bamba pulls it down. And the Magic with possession. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the jam by Ross.
Boy, the major elevation from Terrence Ross. You throw it up, he will leap, no doubt.
Passes it to Nance. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Reed dishes to Nance. Here's Porter to end the cold streak, and the shot goes in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Reed with the steal. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. It's hauled in by the Magic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Reed. That's tipped. And here is Carter Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Three-pointer Augustine, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this.
I want all the bags, I want all the bags.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Cavaliers shooting the ball at 42%. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Magic, Clark is out there with Aminu. Then it's Ennis. Then there's DJ Augustine.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Well, Orlando shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. With the floater, Augustine, no luck. Cleveland with the ball. Here's Reed. The feed to Bell. Back to Reed. Goes up on the wing. And that one is off.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And he banks in the layup.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Garland with it. Dishes it to Reed. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Bell's shot is good.
Well, the catch and finish by Jordan Bell. What a nice-looking jumper there.
And the Magic with possession. Ennis kicks to Augustine. Steps back and shoots. And he drops that one in.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Garland the pass to Zizic. Now Reed. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And quotes in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Clark. Back to Augustine. Orlando moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ennis. Lays it up off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside, Porter. And the pass to Reed. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. We know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Zizic kicks to Porter. No good from outside. The Magic have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Ennis with the ball. Now guarded by Reed. Doubled by Reed. Ennis passes to Clark. Misses the 3. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Porter dishes to Reed. And there it is. Reed's got 9 points here in the second half.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
To the wing right side. Now, here's Aminu. Guarded closely. And he overshot that one, missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Pass to Porter. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Now Aminu passes it to Augustine. And it's Reed pulling it down. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay. They want my wave. I'm getting paid. I'm charged up, that's AAA, double-digit J. At 23, mixed with Minute Maid. A flea, you got a problem, you could catch this fate. Just take a seat, I'm about my bread like a bakery.
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. head in the game.
Get the next one. Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Don't worry, keep taking that. Get to your spot. Keep shooting. Keep your head up. Get to your spot. Right here. 3 of them, baby. Shot. Trifecta, baby. All day, baby. That's good. He'll fall, man. Keep shooting. Trifecta, baby. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, hit me up.
This year, if you hold sprint while doing them, you'll get momentum versions of each of the moves that will give you some side-to-side movement and force your defenders to take a step, allowing you to explode past them if they shift too far to one side. If you hold the right stick up, you'll perform signature size-ups. There are 36 unique animations to
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. The always busy and how it's ended up.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there at Bledsoe. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Another look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Reed in for Dante Exum. The Bucks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
And Thompson kicks to Osman. Good work there as it goes.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Middleton. Shot from free throw range. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Middleton's got 6.
I like the fact that Middleton can get the shot he wants because of his ball handling ability.
DiVincenzo against Reed. Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Buries the jumper to finish the break. He's got 8.
You've really got to tag Middleton in transition so you have a chance to get in front of him. You know, his speed and athleticism, a lot to deal with if you aren't concentrating on getting back.
DiVincenzo against Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Bledsoe outside. Trying to get open is Lopez. Yep, that one goes in there.
So good to see Bledsoe setting up guys like that. I mean, especially when they're wide open and they've got the better shot.
Stiff the pass to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Reed. Rebound Milwaukee. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Score since Shaq himself.
Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Cobb comes in for Stiff. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova's checked in. Todd comes in for Chris Middleton. Matthews, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can G.A. take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. But none of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's Hill. Milwaukee, no good that time either. On the wing, Porter. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Cobb gets it to go.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Giannis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
You know, the other thing they've been able to do in the early going is to get to the free throw line and convert tonight.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Here's Reed. No good off the back of the rim.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding